Mawunesibuko ekamereni lakho sikhiphe. Mawunezibuko erumini lakho zibhekene kanje zihlukanise. Mawunesibuko ekamereni lakho sibheke umbhedo wakho mawuvuka uvukela phezulu kwaso sikhiphe. Mawunesitulo usofa erumini lakho kukhiphe. Buza mina ngizokutshela. Do you want to know what happened? So bekuyikhathi zama-holidays, iy'khathi zey'kole yabona sekuvaliwe. Ngehla ngayo ekhaya nobona ugogo nomkhulu. So apparently bebaceda ukuyithenga lendlu. Gogo nomkhulu bebaceda ukuyithenga lendlu because bashifta from eplazini eSalisi then bamuvela kule ndlu leyo ebebaceda ukuyithenga, right? Sharp. Ngiyafika nami lapha i-student holidays nokho right and ezibuko eziningi. Izibuko eziningi nje udonga nodonga kunesibuko sakho. Benokuzibuza mina nje imibuzo ugogo ngithi gogo bayibuko eziningi kangaka asho ukuthi no hayi ibuku obeyisetshenziswa yilabelungu bebahlala la ngazo ufantondere nobani. Ayingakunaki nami lokho but ngeze nganotice ukuthi kule ndlu kunama-bad spirits. Khona izinto ezingahambi kahle kule ndlu, khona ukushaya amanzi. What causes that? It's the mirrors. So bengihlele erumini lami ngibhizi nge-laptop. Kunesibuko emva kwami. Kunesibuko lapha phambi kwami.
Wozani la ngixoxele. Ngangahlala kwenye indlu eyayi-haunted. Iroom lakhona okay fine, ngalithola li-right, ngalithola linombhede guys, double bed, kukhona usofa phakathi. Then ngafika mina ngasitholela i-wardrobe-ke nekhabethe lokufaka izintsha. Fine, angikhokha 600 rand. Dala-ke kodwa. Hayi, leliya room leliyana into eyayenzeka khona kwakuthi anytime kusemini sebusuku anytime sizovele silale ngazathi khona umuntu othe nje sleep. Why ngisho njalo? And nakhona 1 hour phela. Just 1 hour. 1 hour njalo nje 1 hour. Hayi, abangani bami bonke begcine beyinothisa le ndaba. Athi umuntu hayi. Yini wena mangize endlini yakho siyalala, sivesane nje silale. Futhi vele kwakuthi makufika nje umuntu sizothi sisaxoxa kancane. Thola ukuthi mhlawumbe umuntu futhi akazile nokuzohlala. Hayi ngizocela into esoso unayo yini ngithi yanginayo hawuhlala la hawu yabona sakhuluma nje leyo zinto lezo ngisamfunela lento akayifunayo so vele silale kwenzeke thola ukuthi mina bengikade ngimile angazi noma ngangiwa noma kwakwenza ngangihlala kahle phansi because ngangalimali kodwa nje ngangiphaphama ngilele mhlawumbe ngilele esimendeni noma bakade ngihleli pheka ombhede ngicofa ifoni omunye mhlawumbe esilele esofeni vele silale 1 hour. Hayi nginothisa kanjani lento ukuthi ngilala 1 hour. Thola ukuthi mhlawumbe bengihleli nje vele embhedeni ngisend message ngichecka ku WhatsApp ukuthi imessage yokugcina ngicina ukuyisenda ngobani isikhathi because ngicine ngichetha then mangibheka isikhathi ngiyabona ukuthi 1 hour njalo makufika nje umuntu beze bethi abantu ayi wena sisafuna ukuze endlini yakho kuyalalwa nje endlini yakho futhi into emangazayo awuzazi ukuthi ulale njani hayi ukuthi uphathe ubuthongo yazi phela uma umdala uphathe ubuthongo ukuthi ish sengizwa ngiphethe ubuthongo ngithi ngihambe yabo awuvese nje lapha wawuvele nje ulale kwangazathi khona nje umuntu ovesana athi nje sleep zuthi konke kuthuleke kulala after hour bese siyavuka sithi hawu sesilele futhi sivuka kanye sonke nosuku umuntu ekhona endlini ngivuka kanye naye ngithi hawu sengilele naye athi hawu ngilale nini vele mina ithi ngihambe mayibheka isikhathi hayi mhlambe i-hour silale 1 hour. Hayibo sometimes ngangiphaphama ebusuku ngisleepwalker isikhiye ngase ngikhiya ngisikhipha isikhiye ngisifake phansi komatrasi yabo kude futhi nakhona ekseni mangivuka ngikhipha phansi komatrasi ngangivuka ebusuku kube ngathi ngiyaphupha kube ngathi kugcwele amakati pheka ombhede ngiyovuka ngisusela amakati ngilongithi kanje ngesikade ngithi hayibo ngenzani ngiphaphama ngimile isandla slow seat ngithi ayiwanda ukuthi kwenzakalani ngelinye ilanga ngaphupha ngilele embhedeni ngaphupha kungena umuntu eminyango kube ngathi lento iyenzeka umuntu omude nje wesilisa isithunzi ngisibona ngibambeke kushwaqa inwele ngisa bathe ngifuna ukuvuka kungavukeki kusethi kusenjalo kube ngiphuphe ngazathi khona umuntu ushonele kulombhede lo engilele kuwo ende kudala ehleli ngathi usehlala ama-hour ngibuze ngithi mina lo muntu akasuswa ngani la embhedeni kunini eshonile eyekiwe nje guys lela room lalithusa ngelinye ilanga ngaphapha amaphakathi nobusuku ngezwe endlini kushisa ngazathi yebo ePretoria kuyashisa kodwa hayibo ngalela langa kushisa ngathi sibaningi kugcwele yazi ngazizwa ngifuna ukuscreama ngamemeza yezwa yini ngafonela ugogo vele ngama-minutes athi ugogo kwenzakalani ngithi angazi ukuthi kwenze njani ngizwa ngazathi kugcwele abantu la endlini ngiyasha kuyashisa uthi ugogo thandaza hayibo mangithi ngiyathandaza kungathandazeki vele nje ngikhohlwe cishe ubaba wethu wathi ugogo okay fine yima asikhuleke sowuthi yo gogo ngosiyami yazini kwavukiwe ekhaya kwathandazwa wathi faka ifoni loudspeaker ngifaka ifoni kwathandazwa kwabaza ngoba ngathi kungcono ngavula amafasitela ngathi iminyane noma isingangena hayibo lela room lela guys kodwa zange ngize ngihambe kwakhe ngavuma ukuthi ngihambe nje ngazi ngaxoshwa kuloya muzi loya ngixoshela nje nami into zami zokungezwa-ke kuyazi ma student ukuthi anizwa niyarasa nibuye nibanga umsindo nihambe ney'ndaweni zeni manibuya nibuye niguguzise kube nomsindo nivulela ama-radio nje ngaxoshela leyo nto leyo-ke
Aibo. Not everyone who stays at rest is living. Aibo guys, wait. So listen. So I was actually listening to this other story. So this lady is saying that. Yo, okay. This lady is actually saying that. Okay, Sharp. She stayed in res. She was doing her first year. Magafika vele resim. I'm not gonna say the name of the res and also the institution. So magafika vele somewhere around in Joburg. So magafika vele res. Ufika vele Sharp uthola kuno rooms already. Magafika vele niyazi ukuthi rooms nani into ezinjalo. So Sharp ke so shukuthi makafika shayebo ma introduction how sharp yabo into ezinjalo awuke labe umuntu nice vela bogeli boyithu uthi vele first year yabo kuyafika evava so uthi vele ugela bit nice kuyi how sharp fede ke uthi ke khamba isikhathi so along the way we got along mina no rooms asibeqala bayazwana ya understand sebezana sithandwa baby yabo into ezinjalo unalo itswayi hayi nalo itswayi sharp uthi hi man we got close to such an extent that we became best friends. Do you know best friends? You know what I'm best friends? Like I'm a best friends, people who share everything. And then now it was getting to such an extent that now sebefuna nokwazana ukuthi hayi wena uhlala yaphi umndeni wakho sengifuna ukukushayela around nento enjalo hayibo so uthi hayi vele obviously sabogele nakunankinga obviously abazali bazo understand into enjalo so girl okay where are you from athi hayi mina vele mina ngifrom Soweto eKasi eMakasane you understand so wena usuka phatha ugele ngisuka northwest mina athi hayi okay sharp fade again shukuthi ke it's gonna be like it's gonna make sense if you can start and visit me since I'm just here you understand bazali bami baqale bakujwayele babone ukuthi mangithi ngiye northwest ngiyakubani okay sharp so agcine sekevuma rooms okay sharp rooms okay kuhamba isikhathi sharp fika i-recess yokuqala mayifika vele i-recess yokuqala athi hayi kusho bani lo xoxa story hayi mfethu ke rooms bheka ke mina sengizoshaya around eMakasane since yabona sekuyi-recess yabona njezinjalo athi yeah you can pull up anytime you understand athi hayi rooms vele hayi sengafonela umzali ngimtshela ukuthi hayi bheka mzali ngizoshaya around la Soweto kumngane wami sona okay sho ukuthi umzali abhayisikele okay fade hayi sho ukuthi yaphumelela ke indaba ukuthi urooms ayephi ashaya around kuphi eSoweto okay sharp fade ke rooms ake bagcine sebevaya bavele bafike bayoshayela intuzana bavakashe lapho uthi okay ugela immediately after you understand sekeqala ukuyinothisa lento after sekebone urooms ukuthi umuntu onjani so uthi man benginothisa kancane into yokuthi man hayi man mangiloko ngilala man nginokuvuka kumanzi ngale ngaphansi athi mangiloko ngilala nini ngivuke kumanzi hayibo and akube manzi kuphela ukuthi kuzoba just like wet dream or something like that uthi kuba manzi kube buhlungu rooms uthi man ngixoxela ubest rooms abheka mfethu mina nginenkinga esona so angihazi ukuthi kwenzakalani uthi hayi rooms hayi mina ngazi mhlambe ukuthi usafika uyayazi ukuthi mase ukhula uba kulesa stage udlula ku-puberty athi hayi man i-puberty ngadlula kudala mina, you understand? So into ezikanje ziyangibhayizisa ithi ngizwe uma-olady ukuthi uzothini. Uthi hayi man, yabona uma ngikhuluma ngoma-olady vele ngifuna ukuzwa ukuthi ngitshela uma-olady vele ukuthi ma-olady okay sharp ke uthi uma ngiqeda ukukhuluma ngimbone ukuthi man urumza uyatshintsha ebusweni. Uthi hayi but yabona angeke uyibambe kusase-early because obviously kusase umngane wakho lo muntu besties, angeke ucabangele leyo nto from umngane wakho. Sure.
I am back with another spooky story, and this one is yet again another submission from South Africa. So the person who submitted this story is from their aunt's husband. So she says that her uncle and aunt stayed in a ghost town, miles away from everyone in the family. Now, she says this is a ghost town because it's a very small town in South Africa with minimal stores. It's just a creepy place. So they visited their newly built house for the first time this one time, and to her, something was just off. She always used to feel like she was being watched by someone or something while she was inside the house. She even dreaded going to the bathroom or getting a glass of water from the kitchen because at night, everything was just much creepier and she was just scared. She was scared of what? She does not know, but she knew there was something to be scared of. So one time while they were sleeping around 1 a.m., she woke up to a noise, and it sounds like a dragging noise. It sounds like something was dragging themselves on the ceiling. And it wasn't like a typical mouse or a bird. It sounded like something dragging itself, like something really, really heavy. Like she was so paranoid and scared that this thing is dragging themselves right above her. Like what would happen if the roof just collapsed and whatever it was just fell onto her? Which is a fair fear. The house was just creepy as fuck. Okay, so this was 2012, right? Fast forward to 2019. Her aunt was at work and she claimed that she saw a snake running towards her. It literally went past everyone and headed straight towards her aunt. The aunt, seeing the snake charge at her, runs into one of the storerooms, locks herself inside until the snake just went away. The snake left and no one saw where it went. So fast forward to 2020, her uncle and her aunt got a divorce because the uncle was messing with somebody else. Like he was dating somebody else, which is very on brand for African men. And apparently this lady that, her uncle was dating told a friend of hers that she saw the most unforgettable thing in the house. So her uncle was bathing, and usually when he takes a shower, he takes really long. So this one time he forgets to lock the door, and the lady was wondering, why is the water splashing so hard in the shower? And when she walked in, nothing ever prepares me for these. She saw the biggest black snake in the tub that she's ever seen. The lady apparently took her phone and ran away. She left all her belongings and never went back there again. Another lady he also dated, this is not done. Another lady he also dated said that he would get so cold at night sometime. In reference to the uncle, wait, I'm reading this story for the first time too. So not only would he get so cold at night sometimes, but he would have slippery skin that was just very weird. The uncle used to also go on these really long fishing trips, and he would always want to go alone for like 2 weeks at a time. He was just a very weird person. And to the niece, hearing all these different perspectives, this is all starting to make sense to her. Because basically everybody's explaining the snake thing to her, and she used to always hear the dragging thing in that house. And somehow always feeling like she was being watched by something in the house. And not only that, but sometimes she would also hear hissing. Bro. So the whole time, her uncle was shape-shifting into a snake. And luckily, her aunt divorced him before finding out about all of this. But she also says she would experience weird dreams in the house, where it would be as though she's seeing a snake in her dreams, just laying there in their room looking at her. It was absolutely horrifying. I don't know why I thought like the Lugawus were always like women. I don't know why. Something about a man being a snake literally is like hard to process. Maybe I need to unpack my sexism. Wow, that was a good one. All right, thank you for submitting the story. If you have a story that you want me to tell, please feel free to DM them to me on Instagram or on TikTok. If you want to be anonymous, tell me you want to be anonymous. And be sure to let me know exactly where the story took place. I'm waiting to hear more stories from Congo, Egypt, and many other countries in Africa that I can't think. Oh, Kenya? Nigeria? Okay, now I'm just naming countries in Africa. But seriously, if you have a spooky story, please feel free to submit it to me. While you're at it, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Yeah, just so that I know that it's real. Duh. after you follow me on Instagram, you're gonna go subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can get to 30,000 subscribers. And then once you do that, you're gonna fuck. Just kidding, I'm overstimulated today. I love you, my abducted humans, from your favorite Haitian homegirl.